Hi, YouTube friends. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the link below. Goals update. It's time to update on the goals. So I got an email from Diane Valere. If you don't know who she is, she's an author. She's amazing. She's a fantastic mystery author. She's a friend of mine. She signed up for the channel, and she's got a channel of her own too. You guys check it out. She's, I'll put a link in the clip. Yeah, you know what? I can link to hers. Can't link to my own. But she was on board when I did the goals planning for 2019, and she did mind mapping, and she mind mapped her goals. And she was remembering that I asked to be held accountable for my goals by you guys. So first of all, if you're new to the channel, because I've had a lot of new subscribers, hi, thanks for being here. You're one of my goals. So I really appreciate you helping me get there, is to grow the channel and to grow my business. But she checked in with me and she emailed me and she goes, totally unsolicited, check in on your goals, and you probably didn't want that. And I'm like, don't be silly. Don't apologize, because I absolutely did want you guys to check in with me, and I want to check in with you guys. So it's a quarterly update. We'll do a quarterly update on the goals. I had to remember what my goals were. So, I wrote them down, but I didn't check them every day, but I kind of was setting goals for the month based on what I thought I remembered they were. So I thought, real quick, I'm just going to go look at that old video. And what I know is I am really long-winded. So I'm in the she shop, and it's a hot mess because I'm getting ready for Junk Bonanza. Look at this one. It's a stunner. It's just a gorgeous dresser with these wood drawers. It's so pretty. I'll put a picture up here. Isn't she pretty? So pretty. So that was one of my goals too. Well, when I sat down in late December to do the goals video, I had written out what my goals were, and it was, to do 2 videos every week. So far on track. So as far as that goes, goals are doing well. To post 3 times a week on the Etsy shop. And then I was told that actually posting daily improves your sales. So I started posting daily, and it absolutely did. I did a video on it. I can put a link in the cards so you can watch that one. It absolutely does. So I'm trying to post more than that. I'm trying to post every day. So more than the 3 a week. But so far I've made my 3 a week. So the Etsy site has a lot more product in it now. I'm very happy with the increase in sales over the last few months. I want that to continue. So we're going to manifest that. We're going to keep at it. We're going to keep going. Another thing that I talked about was being vulnerable and talking about my business, because I was very closed-mouthed in the past 2 years. I didn't tell people what I did. And if you don't tell people what you do, they can't support you, or, it's like you want people to know about your business, but you don't want to talk about it. Oh, absolutely, you got to talk about it. So I started talking about it. I started talking to a lot of people about it, and then reporters came knocking, and that was really awesome. So if you're here because you saw the Woman's World article, or you're here because you saw me on the Today Show, thank you so much for going the extra step and clicking over to follow me, because that's what it was about, was talking about my business and getting my name out there, so that you would go look at the Etsy site. And the day that the Today Show article came out, my traffic to my website spiked like crazy, and it stayed that way for a few days. The Women's World magazine article had a spike, not as high as the Today Show, but more consistent afterwards. So 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Either way, it got my name out there, and it got traffic to the website, which was one of my goals as well. Got traffic to the website, got traffic to the YouTube channel, and to the Etsy site. I don't know that I made any sales from it. It's not like anybody clicked buy on the Etsy site and then said, hey, saw you on the Today Show, saw you in Women's World magazine. So none of that happened. But I did have somebody comment on the channel that they saw me on Women's World Magazine, that it's nice to meet you, and it's nice to meet you too. I'm so glad you guys are here. So thank you for doing that. So I am being vulnerable and talking, including a interview out of Portland, Oregon, talking about the loss of my son. I got contacted to go live on the air in Portland, Oregon, and talk about what I wish people had known about grieving, what people can say to someone who's lost a child. And I don't know if they're going to run that, if they've posted that as like a podcast and you're interested in hearing that. Say you've lost, a friend who's lost a baby and you're like, gee, I could really use some help. What do I say to him? I'll put a link in the description below. If not, reach out and contact me. I'll be more than happy to tell you my advice for that. But that's a different video, and we've already talked about that. But yeah, so reporters are reaching out to me for different opinions on this, that, and the other, and that's pretty cool. I'm happy to be a resource. One of my goals was to be a resource. If that's for reporters, fine. I'll be a resource for you guys. If you want to tell me what type of videos you'd like to see, what type of products that you're unfamiliar with using. I mean, I'm sitting there building stuff and refinishing stuff all day long, and I don't know what you want to see, what you don't know, what you do know, what you're struggling with. So still, I would like you guys to tell me what you're struggling with. That part of my goal, I haven't cracked that yet. I've become a resource for reporters, which the universe is so weird, right? You write down, I want to become a resource, and it's suddenly reporters going, hey, what do you know about vintage Tupperware? I'm like, well, what do you need to know? So what do you need to know? You want to know about vintage Tupperware? I didn't want to become the Tupperware lady. I was a Tupperware lady, like back in the day. I sold Tupperware, gosh, years ago when I was first married. Didn't we all sell some kind of direct sales thing when we were first married? So it was so funny to suddenly see my name attached to vintage Tupperware expert. And I went, I am? I mean, I know I can tell you what I sell it for, what I pick it up for, but I didn't realize I was the vintage Tupperware expert. I'm sure there's like a collector out there that's going, I know more about vintage Tupperware than she does, and they probably do, but I can tell you what I've sold it for, and I can tell you what I picked it up for, and that's what they asked, so I answered. Love to be a resource for you guys, though, too. So if you want me to do a video on using, I actually have one coming up on using tongue oil, because somebody had said, what the heck is tongue oil? Watch for the video. I use it. I like it. It's pretty. It makes a nice finish, so I'm going to do a video on it. But if there's a product out there that you're unfamiliar with, somebody had asked me, they had said that, oh, you can only use wax on chalk paint. That's not true. So I'm going to do a video showing you guys what different finishes you can put on chalk paint. I'm just going to paint a long board and paint the finishes over the top so you can see what they all look like. Because these rumors get started. Because, excuse me, I don't mean to like hiccup on air. Found my favorite fruit snacks, Black Forest fruit snacks. Target stopped carrying them, but now they're at Aldi, and I was like, oh, buying a box. Kind of addicted to them. That's totally off track and beside the point. But these rumors get started about what you can and can't put on chalk paint, and I'm like, well, who says you can't put a clear coat on it, a shiny finish on chalk paint? I mean, I've done pieces that have shiny finishes that people think are latex. They're not. It's chalk paint. I just did a shiny clear coat on it. But look for that. I'll show you. But if there's other questions you want to know about chalk paints or furniture repair or tools. My brother-in-law bought me a really cool tool for Christmas that I still haven't cracked open, and I might do an unboxing video and show you my first experience with it. It's not a tool that I've ever used before. I love new tools. I will hurt myself with new tools, but I want to play with them. That's what's really funny. It's like, oh, can I play with it? Oh, it's warm out, so people are out four-wheeling, so I'm sorry if the audio's bad. Another one of my goals was to do a website redesign. I did kind of updated it. I am posting every week. I've managed to keep that goal up. I have not yet done a full redesign. I have not added a shopping cart, which was my goal, to sell paint direct instead of paying Etsy a portion of my paint sales for local sales, blah, blah, blah. Haven't done that yet. It's been super busy. I had an unexpected opportunity to go to Junk Bonanza, which is huge. It's a huge sale in Minneapolis. If you're in Minneapolis in April, it's probably like next week when this video airs. It'll be, it's something to see. You do have to pay to get in, but honestly, there's a lot of junk there that you don't see anywhere else. So it is perfectly awesome place to shop. I've shopped there as a junker, and now I'm going to be at Junk Bonanza. I'm going to be at a friend of mine who needed some help with her booth, and it's called The Nurtured Home. So if you're at Junk Bonanza and you're looking for me, I'm at the Nurtured Home booth. She's got a double booth this year, and she was struggling filling it this year, and I said, hey, I got some stuff. Stick in your booth. Yeah, so that's unexpected. It's just one of those unexpected opportunities that when the chance comes up, you got to take it. And that's put me behind on some other things. My health, if you saw the video where I showed you where I broke out into a rash, by the way, I think my allergy doctor saw one of my videos. If you're not that Dr. Z, if you are that Dr. Z, hi Dr. Z. Because he said, do you have any pictures of when your mouth swelled up? I said, yeah, I did a YouTube video that day. So my health is still on my radar. I'm still doing what I need to do to take care of myself. I did fall and hurt my rotator cuff, possibly. We're still waiting for the swelling to go down. Tripped on an area rug onto a concrete floor. My knee hurts. My arm hurts. For a while there, I thought my arm might be fractured, but it turns out it's either my elbow or my rotator cuff. So we'll see. That wasn't on my radar either. So, but I'm going to take care of myself. Don't worry. We'll get it taken care of. And let's see. That was it, really. That's my goals. Wanted to double my revenue for the year. I'm kind of on track for that. Oh, brick and mortar. There were some people concerned about whether or not I was going to give up my brick and mortar store. It's still struggling. So that's hard for me. This past month was the first time my booth did not make rent at all. Not even close. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm struggling with that decision. I mean, it's the first time it's actually legit lost money. And it's a lot of time and effort that goes into that. But like I said, I like having my brick and mortar store. So I like doing the displays, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't keep losing money. I read that book on Why We Buy, and I implemented some things and it helped a little bit. And then, I seem to be helping other people sell stuff. Just fantastic. I'd like to make some money too. Yeah, I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling with whether or not I'm going to keep it. And that's it hurts. It really, really hurts because I want to keep it. I want to have a brick and mortar store. I've enjoyed it. So for it to not be making enough money to sustain itself, it's hard for me. So I still haven't made a decision on that. I have made no choices. So all of you who see this video, who know where my store is, if you come in and you ask me, I don't have an answer for you yet. I promise you, when I do, you'll know about it before I post it on YouTube. How's that? But that's my quarterly update on the goals for 2019. Post in the comments below. Tell me how you're doing with your goals. We mind mapped them together. We're doing it together. So I hope that you're still on track with your goals, that it didn't fall away like New Year's resolutions do. Yeah, I pray that it's going really well for you guys. I hope so. Thanks so much for being here, and thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys being here every week. I am so grateful. Happy junking, everyone. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more Junkin videos.